What's good, everybody? It's your brother Mad Black, the most dangerous and the most toxic black man on the internet, and I am black up in your face again with some more pro-black commentary. So, the Mad Black Becky beatdowns continue this week with my commentary that is going to be showcased in this video here. And in this one, we are going to be talking about New York District Attorney Sandra Dorley and her flagrant disrespect for the law. So I posted this on my Facebook. A lot of you probably missed it on there because I saw only maybe like one or two people comment on it. But I posted the video of Sandra Dorley being pulled over by the police in her house. And the reason they're at her house is because she refused to stop when the cop was behind her with his sirens on and the lights blinking, right? So he tried to pull her over on the road because she was speeding. She was going 20 miles over the speed limit in a residential area. And he tried to pull her over. She refused to stop. Not only did she go home, but she pulled into her driveway. Not only did she pull into the driveway, but she pulls all the way into her garage. And not only that, she gets out of her car and starts to be belligerent to the police officer. So this white female is so entitled, not only just from being a white female, but actually working in law enforcement, being the district attorney for that county, that she feels that she doesn't have to stop for a traffic stop. She doesn't have to pull over, and she can just go home, get in her driveway, get in her garage, and she actually tries to go inside, but the cop stops her several times and is trying to explain to her what she did wrong. Now, we're going to watch the video and go through it and see what she has to say here, but I just want you to pay attention to not only the entitlement, but also pay attention to the police officer's reaction to her, because she's flagrantly just disrespecting him, disrespecting the law, not following the law, not complying to the law. But this is all just going on in a conversation. We all know that anybody else, if they refuse to pull over, just went home, got out of their car, and then was belligerent to the police and not comply with them, they will be, if at the very least, they would be arrested. They'd be put on the ground, eating gravel, and being handcuffed and thrown into the back of a police car. And we all know what would happen if they were black. Now, this is a black person, black male or female. They would have had cops all around them, pulling guns, tasers, and everything else, putting that black person in 6 feet under in the grave or into the morgue because they refused to comply with the police officer's orders. So let's go ahead and sit here and watch this video so you can see how this white woman acts and see how she feels that she's above the law. I should start calling her Sandra Seagal instead of Sandra Dorley, because like I said, she thinks she's way above the law and she doesn't have to pay attention to what the police say because she's the DA. And matter of fact, in this video, you're going to see she calls this guy's boss to try to get off from not only getting a ticket, but just from getting pulled over, period. So let's watch here and see what, because it starts right when they get in the driveway of this chicken head's house. So let's watch.
An upstate New York district attorney refused to stop for police when she was caught speeding and instead drove back to her house. Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Dorley gave police a hard time over her speeding infraction.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call this.
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is.
So you can literally say that she says she doesn't care. She doesn't care that she's being pulled over for a traffic stop. And apparently, according to her, according to the DA of this area, if you're going home, you don't have to stop for the police. That's what she's saying. Now, is that what legally is right? If I go to court in her courtroom, am I going to be able to use as a legal defense that I'm going home so you can't pull me over, Mr. Policeman? Well, I would never make it to court. I'd be shot before I even got home, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to make a point here. Let's watch some more of this video here.
You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay.
So not supposed to be on the phone either. Now she claims it was hands-free. I doubt that because now she's using her cell phone, but she's saying like I can be on the phone if I want to. Just completely entitled to whatever she wants to do because I'm white and I say so, basically. Let's watch some more.
Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
To leave me alone. It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse.
You see that? First of all, she's on the phone and she's talking to his higher up saying, tell him to leave me alone. And he has given her a direct order and say, you need to stay here. She says, no, I'm not. Now, why is she not eating the grass right now? Why is she not face down on the pavement after what she just said? That's non-compliance, right? Isn't that what they always tell black folks? When we do something or we snap back at the police, right? Why are her arms not folded behind her? Why is she not being handcuffed? Why is there not a knee on the back of her neck right now? Right? Why is she not eating the grass for being disrespectful to the police? Right? Isn't that what they always tell us? But you see how this woman is acting because once again, she's white and also she's the DA. So she's better than we are. She's the authority figure. Because he said, I know you're a DA at one point. And she goes, I'm not just a DA, I'm the DA. So she's letting them know, I'm the one in charge of this area. So I don't have to follow the law.
Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir.
Just go away and walk right back in her house.
Ma'am, can you please stay at the back? This is legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
No. Hey, baby, could you move out of here?
Sir, I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road. And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Yep.
She just went inside her house.
Yep.
Now, where's the taser at? Where's the Glock at? Why is she not being tased and shot right now? Because that's dangerous, right? Now, not only is she fleeing a traffic stop, but she's going inside her house. How does he know she doesn't have a weapon in there, right? How does he know that she's not a threat, that she's going to go grab a weapon or come out blasting? Or there's someone else in there who's going to come out with a weapon and start blasting? Isn't that what they always say about us? Us regular old peon citizens, all of us little peasants. Isn't that what they always say about us when we go to jail or when we get murdered by these demon cops? But she's allowed to just do whatever she wants during this traffic stop. You see that? Let's watch some more.
All right. Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you.
953.
No,
Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
You don't understand the law better than he does.
I don't know why you're acting like this towards me.
Because
Can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to. I'm home. Okay, 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were
I
initiated.
didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
I was right behind you.
Yeah, there were other people on the road too.
Okay, I was directly behind you.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
Can you please?
And let me say this. Yes, you need to pull over and you cannot be speeding through a residential area. If you're coming home from work, that's the time where people are getting off from work, kids are getting off from school, There might be kids playing in this residential area or people just walking their dog. I see it in my neighborhood all the time. You know, people just walking down the street or whatever, or old people just, getting their exercise. You can't be speeding through a residential area like that. And 55 is speeding, all right? And that can do serious damage. You hit somebody at 55 miles an hour, you're going to kill them. Whether you're running into their car, their bike, or just running into their person, running into their body. You're going to kill those people or seriously injure them, okay? That's why you need to slow your ass down, Becky or Sandra, thinking you're above the law. Can't stand this chick right here. She's just an arrogant asshole. And this is her real personality, by the way. She's going to try to make the excuse saying, well, I had a hard day and I prosecuted, several murders today. No, this is her personality. This is how she thinks of herself, and this is how she normally acts out there, okay? Because she made some apology video after this video came out, and she's trying to make it seem like she's all this little nice person with her big forehead ass. Let's watch some more of this video here.
Step over here.
I'm not going to.
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
Let me rewind that. Because I want you to pay attention to that. He gives her another order again, and she says, no, I'm not going to. Should be eating the ground right now. Let me rewind that. Let's play it again. Watch this.
Right behind you.
Yeah, there were other people on the road too.
Okay, I was directly behind you.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
Can you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
You see that?
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
I am the DA.
Okay.
Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA.
See, I'm the DA. Bitch, I don't care what your flat ass.
I just don't understand the hostility towards me. I'm doing my job.
You're being an asshole.
How am I being an asshole?
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand that, but that doesn't give you a right to go 55 and a 35.
That doesn't mean you can break the law, bitch. That doesn't make you above the law just because you're the DA. You don't get to do whatever you want because you're the DA. What type of shit is that?
And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I understand
really
that, ma'am. I understand that.
You know what?
That badge should be taken away, revoked.
I'm the one who prosecutes it, okay? Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead.
I just don't understand the hostility.
Now she's saying, just go ahead and give me the ticket. I'm the one that prosecutes it anyway. So you're saying that you're going to not charge yourself with a crime? Huh? So if you're saying if he gives you a ticket, you're just going to rip it up and throw it away in the trash? Is that what you're saying? Is that the type of corruption that goes on within your DA's office? You're an elected official and you're chosen to represent the people of your county, and you're basically flagrantly saying that you're going to disobey the law. You're showing the cop right here that you're not going to obey him. And now you're even saying that even if you do get charged with something, you're going to prosecute yourself and you're going to try yourself. What type of malfeasance is that? How in the hell can you even do that? You need to recuse yourself. You can't just choose to prosecute or not prosecute yourself. You can't be the judge of your own crime. That's bullshit. Let's listen some more.
I understand you're coming home from work.
And half the time I was on the phone with Dennis telling him, why are you pulling me over?
You're not even supposed to be on the phone to begin with. You should know that.
I'm hands-free? Absolutely.
Okay.
You should know the law.
Okay. If it is hands-free, that's great. But at the end of the day, you're going 55 and a 35. That's 20 miles over the speed limit.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. You know what I've been dealing with all day?
And bitch, if you're on the phone and speeding, it doesn't matter whether it's hands-free or not. That could have caused an accident. You could have ran into somebody. Or you caused this cop to run into somebody because you're evading the law, right? So you're speeding and you're on the phone. Doesn't matter whether it's hands-free or not. You're a danger to your neighborhood when you do stuff like that.
Murders in the city. And do you think I really care if I was going 20 miles over the speed limit?
I'm just doing my job. If you pulled over when you saw my lights, which obviously you did.
I thought you were going somewhere else because I thought no one would ever pull a black SUV if you ran my plates.
I didn't run your plate. I just called your plate out.
You see that? So she's saying, she just pointed something out there, because a lot of these law enforcement people, they ride in these black SUVs and they have specialized plates. So she's saying, if I'm breaking the law and you run my plates, you're just supposed to let me go. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. But see, for them, that is how it works. That's not how it's supposed to work, but that's how they feel it should work. That they're allowed to break the law and do whatever they want because they got the authority, they got the specialized plates, and they got the specialized tagged cars. I'm not going to play no more of this because she's pissing me off right now. But you see this? This shows the hypocrisy of not only these scumbags in law enforcement, but just white people in general. They feel that they're above the law, especially a lot of these white females. And I can tell that what type of person she is. Okay, I did some research on her, and she's one of these politicians who started out as a Democrat and switched over to being a Republican later on. So that should tell you all you need to know about her, by the way, right? As she moves up in the ranks and moves up in economic status, she decided to change to the political party that favors her economic status and her lifestyle, as you could say, right? So now she's made the apology, and the only reason she made a public apology is because this video itself came out. Because, before she issued like a little half-assed apology, but now she's doing the rounds on TV and media because this video came out, and the people of her county and the other politicians in her county have called for her head and have called for her resignation, because we cannot have law and order within this county if the DA does not follow the law. How are you going to be the top cop or the top law enforcement officer and you can't follow basic rules? Why would you expect anyone else to want to follow the law there in the first place then? See, she wants to have a certain set of rules for her, and the law is only applied to everybody else. No, your stinking ass should have been arrested for this several times over. There are several times in this video, and this is not even the whole video. The video is like 20 minutes long. But just in the 5 minutes I showed you, there were several times she should have been arrested. Refusing to stop, refusing to pull over, on the phone, while speeding down the residential area, going into her driveway, going in to her garage, not complying with the police officer telling her to come over here and stand behind the car several times, going into her house. She should have been eating the gravel and be locked up right now. There shouldn't be no interview. But see, this cop is part of the problem too. The cop that pulled her over is part of the problem because he's giving her all this leeway and allowing her to break the law instead of putting her face on the gravel and making her have stone imprints on her face and handcuffing her and putting her arms behind her back. That's what should have happened. That's what was supposed to happen. And we all know if this was anybody else, especially if they were black, they'd be dead by now. If they disobeyed this officer's commands several times. Wouldn't matter if they lived in the neighborhood, wouldn't matter if they were a DA, nothing. This was a black person, their ass would have been on the ground and been shot to death from disobeying this officer's commands. You folks let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. I'd very much like to hear your opinions on this. Anyway, this is Mad Black, and I will be back on my foot on the devil's back.